a lot was said about the masks. And this is mainly because Dr. Fauci, who is now front and center and completely, I am convinced this man is deranged. He wants to hurt you. He is working no longer, or maybe he never was working for the American people or for the world. He is completely representing the vaccine industry. Refuses to discuss. We don't hear anything about any other therapeutics. It's just that's over. We're not going to discuss that, even though we've learned from other doctors and scientists that vaccines are kind of outdated since we have therapies for all of these horrible diseases, which they, from what we're learning now, marginally do anything to help with. So masking is next. Double masking. It's just common sense.
So if you have a physical covering with one layer, you put another layer on, it just makes common sense that it likely would be more effective. And that's the reason why you see people either double masking or doing a version of an N95.
So it's just common sense. It's not very scientific. And I think he blew it on this. And he's just trying to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Hey, man. You know, it's like you got one, you got two. How can two be worse? How can two be worse? Well, Shep Smith over there at CNBC, he's got his new primetime show, which nobody watches, but except No Agenda producers. He took it to the task, and they really rolled out all the info on double and triple masking.
But now the experts say with these variants, it's time to double up. And
double
where
up.
to? This morning, Dr. Fauci endorsed the idea on the Today Show.
If you have a physical covering with one layer, you put another layer on, it just makes common sense that it likely would be more effective.
More effective, especially with one new variant spreading much more easily. CBC's Contessa Brewer with us now to break down the science behind double masking and what we're all supposed to do. Contessa?
Hi there, Shep. Yeah, the experts keep telling us that wearing masks is really about protecting others from ourselves in the event that we are contagious. But, you know, if other people aren't wearing their masks or they're wearing them improperly, we need to protect ourselves. So experts say you can double up with a tight weave fabric mask for added protection. Now, Virginia Tech researchers found that doubling up these cloth masks increases the efficacy from 50 to 75%. A 3-layer mask could block up to 90% of the particles. And if you're layering your mask, the disposable surgical mask goes on first, and then the tight-fitting fabric mask goes right over the top. Okay, so frontline healthcare workers use N95 masks. They're hard to find. And some experts say, look, you should really save those for the medical teams. Others say if you see them on sale, go ahead, just protect yourself. But the Chinese version, KN95 masks, are widely available. They're advertised as being 5 layers. I bought these on Amazon. I wore them through the airport and on the plane for a recent news assignment. The trick with this is really this fit, tight around your nose, your face, your chin. In other words, you really should see the mark on your face after you're wearing it. You can also buy these double-layer fabric masks. They come with a filter like this one. You can take it out and you wash it separately. But Shep, in every instance, fit is the key here.
So, what have we learned?
Did she say success in every instance?
At the very end there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We can check it.
Also buy these double-layer fabric masks. They come with a filter like this one. You can take it out and you wash it separately. But Shep, in every instance, fit is the key here.
Oh, fit is the key.
Oh, okay.
Because you heard her.
Shep,
you need to get the KN95, the Chinese N95.
Oh, yeah.
And it needs to fit so tight that it leaves a mark where the mask is. Okay. Yeah, sure.
The mark of the mask.
Ooh, the mark of the mask. I like that.
Yeah.
I would not wear the Chinese KN95 under any circumstance. I mean, these guys won't let us into their country if you have our vaccine. And now they're going to send you their mask. I don't know what I'm breathing. I don't think so. Hold on. What would you just say?
Smells like chloroform.
Mark of the mask. Is that what you said?
Mark of the mask.
So
let's do it right.
But the whole thing is the N95.
Hold on. Mark of the mask.
Beautiful.
Putting that in there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's how we produce, baby. We produce the show
on the fly
during the show. Yeah. Yeah. It's marker 7. This was another thing. Fauci said specifically, N95s, you're crazy, don't wear them. And now it's like, it's just common sense. Just common sense.
Well, do we have there was a bunch of these guys, don't wear a mask. A mask, you don't need an N95. You're not a doctor. And they went on and on at the beginning of this whole thing back in March. Yeah. About the mask. Well, you don't need one.
Here it is. Listen to it.
Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks.
You're sure of it? Because people are listening really closely to this.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is. And often there are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face.
And can you get some schmutz sort of staying inside there?
Of course. But when you think masks, you should think of healthcare providers needing them and people who are ill.
Okay. So he's full of shit. We don't even need to really go into it. He's clearly contradicting himself. He's never given an appropriate answer. And even when he gets called to task, when he